Good evening, Tottenham fans. I was asked something which, in my mind, I thought was quite ridiculous, to be honest. I was asked, do you want Tottenham to beat Manchester City tomorrow? And I was like, of course I do. I'm a Tottenham fan, not a Manchester City fan. They said, what about Arsenal? Arsenal will be 7 points clear. I don't care. I don't care about Arsenal. Why don't we just beat Manchester City and then beat Arsenal in a couple of weeks' time? Don't make sense to me. Arsenal will bottle it anyway, with or without our help. They don't need our help to bottle the league. They'll do it by themselves. I want Tottenham to win. Do you understand the severity of our situation at the moment? At half time in the Chelsea West Ham game, West Ham were 2-0 up against Chelsea. And we were 5 points from relegation at the time. It's lucky they stuffed it up. And at the moment, it's 3-2 to Chelsea now with about 30 seconds left to go. I'm just watching it now. 30 seconds left to go. And Chelsea are winning 3-2 now. But we were this close from being 5 points from relegation. And you want to drop points against Manchester City? No, we need to concentrate on ourselves. We are also 8 points from 6th place, 8 points from a Europa League place. You know, there's still a lot to play for. If Spurs can get it together and start putting a run of games, a run of wins together, we can get up to that top half of that table and try and get to that 6th place. We can't be dropping points just because of Arsenal. I don't care about Arsenal. I really don't care about them. They're going to bottle it. They're going to do what they normally do anyway. When it gets to the business end of the season, you watch them fall off. Plus, I want us to beat Arsenal. And the best way to beat Arsenal is on the way to playing Arsenal, we beat both Manchester sides and Newcastle. Beat them 3. We'll go into the Arsenal game very, very confident. And we can try and beat them and stop them from winning the title by beating them, not by beating Manchester City. I don't care. The Chelsea game is finished just now, 3-2 to Chelsea. So West Ham are still 8 points behind us. But we was this close from being 5 points from relegation. Do you know how serious that is? So, yeah, I want to win. And I think it's a silly argument to have, wanting Arsenal. If it was the last game of the season, and if City didn't win, Arsenal win the league, it might be a little bit different. But like, we're just over halfway through the season, 23 games in at the moment. I want to win every game. I don't want the home fans to go to this match tomorrow and hope for a loss. I don't want that, because then what happens? Look at the mentality of the Spurs. I've seen some people on TalkSport talking about it, saying they want Manchester City to win. I can't believe it. You can't be a true Spurs fan if you honestly want to lose to Manchester City tomorrow. You can't be. I don't want to lose. I want us to win. And you know what? I've predicted us to win as well. I think we will win. I think we will beat Manchester City. I think the way they play suits our game. I think we'll have a lot more space. I think Xavi will have a lot more space as well. I think, Odegaard is going to have a good game. I can just see it. So yeah, I just think we'll win tomorrow. City are a very, very good side. Their attacking threat is absolutely insane. But I'm very confident if Van der Ven's playing as well. I've got a feeling we'll play a back 3 as well. I think it'll be Danso, Romero, and Van der Ven. I think we'll play Spence and Udogie on the right back and left backs. And I think Xavi will be roaming in the middle. I think Paulinho will be back as well, which would be good. Mawani scored a goal for us. Kolo Mawani scored a goal for us in the Champions League. So hopefully that's given him a bit of confidence. Hopefully Tell gets some minutes on that left-hand side. So, yeah, I just think, we always beat Manchester City. That's what we do. Like, not always. I know there's odd times where we don't, but most of the time we beat Manchester City, and especially at home. So, I think Pep Guardiola and Man City would be more worried about us than we'd be worried about them. I think we're going to go into this game confident that we can beat them. And if we do, that means we've done the double over them this season, which would be absolutely insane. And I'll be very, very happy if we put in a very good performance and we beat them tomorrow. I think it's a ridiculous statement to say you want to lose against Manchester City just because of Arsenal. It doesn't matter anyway. Let's say they won the league. We're going to win the Champions League anyway. So we'll rub that in their face. So, yeah, let's change our mentality as well. If you want the club to change their mentality. We need to change ours to say, we don't care what Arsenal are doing. We're focusing on us getting better. We are striving for the best. We want to win titles. We want to win Champions Leagues. We can't be worried about them. Let them stuff it up their own way, because they will. And let's beat them when we play them at our ground, for the first time in a long, long time. So, yeah, I want Tottenham to win tomorrow, and I want us to put in a very, very good performance as well. Frank's going to be under massive pressure, and I still don't think Frank's been helped at all. You've said, right, well, you can keep your job, Frank, but we're not going to sign you any players. And I think that's wrong. I think if the club sees him struggling, sees the amount of injuries, sees the players that we're letting go and selling, but you still sit there and do nothing to help him. We've got a big game now against Manchester City, and only Conor Gallagher is the only one that we've brought in. We've let go Johnson, Takai's gone out on loan, Scarlett's gone out on loan. Who are you bringing in to play? Nobody can be brought in on time now to play against Manchester City. So, yeah. So we've got to play with what we've got, and hopefully what we've got is going to be enough. We're going to have to be very compact, very tight. We can't be misplacing loads of passes tomorrow. We're going to have to be on point. We're going to have to counter them. We're going to have to counter fast. Man City are going to have the majority of the ball. We know this. But if we can counter and we can be clinical when we do get our chances, we have a chance of beating Manchester City. If we can get behind the team, hopefully the crowd doesn't get behind Manchester City. I doubt they will. I've seen a lot of people say they want Spurs to win. I think the majority of Spurs fans want Spurs to win, but I've seen the select few, especially on TV and on things like TalkSport, by the way, saying that they don't want them to win. I just think you're embarrassing the rest of the Spurs fan base that do want to win, because we have strong mentalities and we don't want to lose to anybody. We could still fight for that 6th place. If you put a run of games together, we can still get in that 6th place. But we've got a very hard run of fixtures. And if you can get a win over Manchester City, the confidence will be flowing through these players. And then all of a sudden, you'll be confident going into the Man United game. Then you'll be confident going into the Newcastle game, which is at home as well, the Newcastle game. We've got a chance there. Then all of a sudden, you've got a North London derby where you start feeling confident that you can get a victory against them and halt their league chances by beating them. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough one tomorrow. It's going to be, us fans getting behind the team. That's what we really need to do. We really need to get behind the team tomorrow. Let's forget about this Frank addenda for a bit. It's getting a bit annoying anyway. The board are obviously backing him. So let's just forget about Frank, get behind the team. Let's just see what we can do. Let's see if we can beat this City side. I think we will. My prediction for tomorrow is, I think it will be 2-1 to Spurs tomorrow. I really do. I think it'll be 1-1 at half time, and I think in the second half, I think we'll win it late on. I really do. I'm probably going to be wrong. I'm really crap with predictions, but you guys have got to let me know in the comments. What do you think the score is going to be? Do you think Manchester City will get the victory? Do you think Spurs will get the victory? Do you think it'll be a draw? Or do you want Spurs to win, or do you want Manchester City to win? Now, if you come in my comments and you say, I want Manchester City to win, then you won't be getting a reply. Not one, unless I know you, and then I'll know you're joking. But other than that, hopefully we get the victory tomorrow. Let's all get behind the boys. This is a more confident, a more positive video today, because, Spurs are getting there slowly. We're seeing 20 minutes here and there of some really good football, but then it just filters off. We need to do that for 90 minutes and then see where we go from there. Let me know in the comments what your score predictions are for the Manchester City game. Let me know if you want Spurs to win this game, which for me is a ridiculous thing to say. But thank you for watching, and come on, you Spurs.